run quick to the shop and sell some stuff, you know, because it's not that interesting to watch. And then I decided to come in and check on Kohler, and how do we look around, just in his scary apartment. Kohler does make quite a few references to not being able to sleep at night. No wonder, having the creepy ass clown right above his bed, but we'll talk about that later. This is what I want to talk about. Now, this is just a little bit behind his wall, or behind his bed. It's nothing particularly interesting, especially if you're not looking up close. But this little bit here, this weekend list: beer, smokes, whistle, undies, socks, poncho, lucky toothpick. I think that says Skyrim, I'm not sure. Instant clue, rope, and I don't even want to know what that last one is. I think it's in Czech. I want to know what he's doing this weekend. I really want to know what he's doing this weekend. I hope it has nothing to do with this Ashley person, whoever they are. And don't touch my damn sandwich. I don't even want to know. I know not all of these are written by Kohler. Like, you can find some of these in other places, but just for hilarity's sake, we're going to assume it was Kohler. He also has these, which I found. Crate stack. Don't know what that is. Big room A, don't know. Blow up doll. Kohler's a weirdo. This much has been established. I love him, but I want to know what he's doing. I need to know. There it is again. Giant beer, I think that says. See if I can get my sniper rifle out, and I'll have a closer look at it. Oh, I can't take the gun out in here because we're in a friendlies location. Well, anyway. What happened while we were away? I got a call from David Saraf telling me to go and find Vadim Orlov. He's in an apartment somewhere. I'm not doing it just yet. I'm going back to my apartment to retrieve the pistol. And I think there's been a murder outside our house, so we're gonna go and have a look at that. And oh yes, we need to go and talk to the guy who wants neuropozyne. He's just over here somewhere. Oh, and there, we need this. This is the mission with Hele.
I have found you.
Oh, well, that's not on us.
Find me, Adam. Please, help.
Alright then. We'll do that later. We're talking to...
I'm telling you right now.
You think this is bad? Wait until winter, please.
Oh, you weren't there a second ago. That's not the dude we're looking for. I don't know where he is. I thought he was in that little hole in the wall, but apparently not. Maybe he's over here. Maybe it's this one. Maybe not. I know he's around here somewhere, and I know you can talk to him more than once. Because you should theoretically be able to give him 9 neuropozyne? Neuropozyne? I don't know. At any rate, you should be able to talk to him more than once. Is this Vadim Orlov's apartment up here? We'll do that just because we're close. It's saying this is a place of interest, but I don't see anything interesting. Maybe it means down. Oops. Maybe not. Let me see what this is saying. A bit weird. I know the Neighborhood Watch one is the murder one, and it's that serial killer chick. Prudence? I don't know what that means. I'm getting kind of annoyed that I can't find this dude. He should be here somewhere. Let's see if we can find Radko Perry as well. He's supposed to be around these parts somewhere. I know.
This is Fitz. I have a suspect under arrest.
Oh.
Come on, you know how this goes. Come on, let's see them.
If you don't want any surprises, you might want to be more specific.
Damn, Adam.
Shut up, Clank. I want your papers, not your opinion. Fuck me. We do not
You
want
insist.
trouble. There is no need to start any trouble, yes?
You sure you don't want to see anything else?
I have some other things you can see under this big old flasher Mac.
Who's there?
Who's this guy? Oh, no. That's not what I wanted to do, but here we are. I was just coming down here for a nosy. Oh no, I don't want to pick up another rifle. So he was just sitting there minding his own business in the porn room with the weird sex harness. How was he so calm? He says there's something in the safe, but I thought I got everything already. Maybe I messed up the mission somehow? I don't know.
This is my home. Not anymore.
It's strange we can't find this dude. I mean, he's clearly homeless. I would have thought, because he's a homeless NPC, he would have been in the homeless NPC's sort of designated area. Check downstairs. Overhead watch. No, I already ignored that. No. I guess we're not going to see Arinka Bauer or Edward Broad, whatever his name is, considering we declined the side mission.
The whole city.
None of these guys are the information dude. I think there's like 3 side quests every time you come here. We have 2 of them. Or, sorry, I should say points of interest. Where is this guy? Is this him?
Nice. Those look expensive. Makes me wonder if maybe you've got other high-priced toys on you.
That sounds dirty. Maybe he's in the apartment complex. Did you see the green thing, or am I imagining stuff? There's like a big green patch right here.
A different kind. I only sell neon.
Get out of my apartment complex!
Sorry, we only sell green.
Je to super. Fakt super.
He should be in here, I don't understand. Is that him? I guess not. Guess we'll have to put on our investigation shoes and go and find stuff out for ourselves.
Just keep moving. You're joking, right?
No. No.
We can't let them get away with it. Tell us.
You know what? I don't really care about this one. I've done it so many times. She's the serial killer. Basically, Dr. Cipra, who works for Tai Young Medical with Megan Reed, he put a chip in her head that was like an implanted personality chip that had memories from someone else to give her more confidence, to get her over her social anxiety, make her go outside, whatever else have
I
you.
might be interested.
But it went wrong. Basically, the memories that
Yeah,
she got,
I got
the person, the donor, was a serial killer who targeted augmented people and ripped out all their augments and then killed them if the ripping out of their augments didn't kill them. And now she's sort of got a split personality, I guess, and she's turning into him. So I went to the other guy, is it Mikhail? Mishi? I don't remember what his name was, but we went to him and he had a couple of new guns that I've never seen any before. I think one was called the Lance Rifle, which I'm tempted to go back for. But I did sell all of my ammo for the... what do you call it? Words are failing me right now, I don't know what's going on with my brain. For the battle rifle.
Что за хуйня?
I want to know what that means.
I'm good for
If
now.
anybody knows, let me know down in the comments. Oh, that was another thing we did while we were away. I got one of these, I think. Is it topographics? No. I got another upgrade. I don't quite remember what it was though. I think I'm going to try this next. I never used this, like ever. Because I have the aim thing and I usually just, you know, duck and cover, as it were.
Deus is a man. He'll set you up.
Vypadni odsud, blbečku, už takhle mám problémů až dost.
I don't quite understand why this dude's in trouble. I mean, I stole his gun. Okay, I know for a fact that if I get seen doing this, the police are going to shoot me, so I don't know whether to shoot first. Maybe I should just duck.
Anomaly detected.
Are they going to shoot me? Are they going to shoot me?
Initiated. Access granted.
I don't need anything useful in there. Oh, I nearly got shot in the back for nothing. Oh, ballet shoes. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything of use in here. Oh, sorry, my dude. So we're still going up to our apartment just to grab the pistol.
He'll set you up.
Maybe we will go and talk to Milena, or not Milena. What's her face? The murder dude out the front. Even if it's just to get rid of that annoying point of interest icon. Oh yeah, we need to break into the bank while we're here as well. What's this? Battle rifle, pistol. Let's just take the battle rifle ammo with us. Is there anything else in here we need? Nope. Nope. Okay. Oh, this is cute. Where's the cereal? There. This. Watch this. This is so cute. If you played the first game, you'll realize that's Farida Malik's playing. And this is like one of the few times you see Adam smile in the whole game. The B is Farida Malik's. She was our chicane, I guess, in the last game, only she was on our side and she was good. And I love Farida. She's takes none of Adam's shit, basically, which is really funny. I can't read what that says. Bonus something? Who uses a box as a table? What kind of heathen? You have a perfectly good table over there. And there. Ugh. Anyway. I don't think there's anything else for us to do in the apartment. I usually, oh wow, I've left the washing machine on since we left for Golem. Whoops. So the energy bills will be a bit high this month. I wish you could get Adam in the shower again. That's just me being a creepy fangirl, like, but it will be fun. I can name any number of games with a gratuitous shower scene for the female characters. Why can't we have one for Adam? Alright, let's go and do some missions. Right, we're gonna save that for the focus reflex booster thingy. Alright, let's go and talk to the murderer, and then we'll go do the glitch. Because I quite like Helena. Or Hele. I keep calling her Helena, but her name's Hele. I don't know why. So you can only do so much of this mission this time around. No point hacking this because it gets locked again. Got it. I think this girl has some crazy stuff on her board as well. New gloves. New floor detergent, kitchen detergent, more detergent. Cat food, cat litter, cat toy, catnip, cat poster, new cat. Alright. So I think she might also have OCD or be some sort of a germaphobe, clean freak kind of person. That's a gross vent. Also, what is it with everybody in this world leaving their TV on whenever they leave the house? You don't need that. I think there's some clues here right now as to the fact that she's gonna go, you know, crazy. There, advanced neurological treatment for social phobia. So this is why she's like a shut-in and why she never leaves her house and why she gets the surgery in the first place. What's this say? Is it just me or can I not? Super electromagnetic fields. Alright. Back to front and upside down. I feel sorry for whoever had to sculpt cat turds for this game. Like, someone put time and effort into that. I will go and kill people, don't worry. That's the goal of this run through of the game. We're killing as many people as possible. I'm trying not to start fights right now with the police because I need to, you know, move around. But we've killed quite a few people. Let's see if I can get these guys. Actually, you know what? No, I won't because I need the storefront. I'll leave the guys in my apartment alone, but we'll go and kill some other people. In my defense, they usually shoot first. I don't have to do much work.
Adam, did you check out that apartment on Vani Street yet?
Piss off, Sheriff.
Don't miss this chance, son. Based on past border control logs, Orlov never stays in Prague for very long.
You literally told me about it like 5 minutes ago.
Apparently she does.
We can't let them get away with this.
Alright, let's talk to Daria.
I recognize you. We're neighbors. I've seen you in our building. You're very difficult to miss.
Oh wow, that's a bit
chance,
rude.
Did someone send you to investigate?
No, no one sent me. What happened here?
Okay, so I'm just gonna skip through this because I really genuinely don't care.
I was a cop once. Old habits die hard.
In America?
Yeah, Detroit. It was a long time ago.
I bet you have a lot of experience.
What about you? You might already be in danger.
What?
Might already be waiting to get you alone.
Please, stop!
Adam!
The point I'm trying to make is, if you saw something, you should tell the police. The more
You're
you
so
can
mean.
remember, the better.
I know. It's just that I don't...
Oh, right, okay.
It's not my case. I'll talk
to you about what happened. How come she talks to him and
Who's
not
just
to
told me to fuck off? How rude. I'm here to help the police for a change.
So, Daria was actually talking to you.
Alright, don't care.
You're giving the cops here too much credit. From what I've seen, it's never about doing the right thing.
That's a little harsh, isn't it? My superiors tend to assume that all
A little
others are
harsh.
the same,
Eh.
which is wrong. Just like it's wrong to assume that all us...
Let me guess.
I don't care.
I wouldn't say that, but I'm not one of the assholes.
I used to be a cop.
Interpol, huh?
Right.
Careful of you.
See what we can dig up.
Interpol. Who do they think they are? I think he found something.
Because one trusts him doesn't mean I do.
Okay, let's see, we need the press ID card, the glasses, where they are. I think there's a blood spatter over here somewhere. Maybe not. Oh wait, here it is. Oh no, that's crafting parts. EMP fragment. Is there one more? Oh no, I've got them all. That was quick.
Enjoying your... Before we go...
Why else would I be here?
I don't want this to turn...
Basically,
I'm here because I don't
Daria
like the idea of someone
has lost her
killing
mind, the
people
girl we
right
just
outside
talked
my
to.
window.
She
Maybe
has
he's up there right
had
now,
a serial
targeting
killer's
a poor
memories
witness.
implanted into her head
Maybe he's
as a
just
part of an
looking for any
augment
chance to do
to
any
try and
good.
cure her social anxiety.
Fair enough,
But the memories are starting to take her over, so she's started to murder people
Do you know
as
if the
if
victim
she
had
was
any
the
enemies?
murderer, even though it's like a split personality
I know
thing.
she and Johnny
So
didn't get along.
she threw an
Other than
EMP
that,
grenade at this Angela
I really
Gunn
couldn't
lady,
tell you.
and then ripped off all of her augmentations.
Tell me about the victims. Why are
Everybody
your
seems to
superiors?
think that it's Johnny
Stand
Gunn,
up.
who is Angela Gunn's ex-husband, who we're going to go and
Were
see
you able
now.
to get anything out of the
Oh, little Miss Marcie. I was under the impression...
Anything I should... I found this piece of... I found what looks like a grenade fragment.
Interesting.
So basically we have to go and talk to Johnny, who is in the Labuse apartments.
Okay, enlighten me.
Angela Gunn was a journalist.
But he has augmented hands,
Did the
and
killer
augmented
leave anything
hands don't have thumbprints,
Does
and there
anything
was
strike you as
bruises
odd?
on thumbprints on Angela's body.
I found a broken needle.
Maybe, but keep in mind...
I'm assuming you know her augments
Yeah.
were on.
It makes more sense as you play the game and you get things explained, like
there's a
having
connection?
memories implanted into your mind isn't...
Found a print on Angela's
It's not
neck,
unheard of. In
next to
fact,
the
it kind of
computer
ties back
box.
to what happened to Adam.
It's a partial,
Like
so I
the
don't think we
sort
can
of...
match it to anything. But at least we know the killer left
The implication is that Adam
she was
died in
strangled.
Panchaea. Our Adam, the first Adam from the first game, died in Panchaea. And
I'm-
he was remade. If you go to
have
certain
everything for
places
now.
in the
I should
first
go.
game, you can find
Don't forget
torsos
to question Daria.
and augmented arms and legs that look suspiciously like Adam, implying they may have already copied him, but he hasn't been, I don't know, put to back together, I guess, in the first game, and then when he dies in the end of the first game, he comes back as a clone in the second game.
I have
I
some
don't
questions.
think I need to talk to her. Right, I don't really want to talk to Daria because her voice annoys me. We've got what we need. Now we're going to go and talk to... Actually, we're going to go and do Hele's mission first. Just to get it out of the way. I really do like Hele. Yeah, it's very worth downloading. Very, very much so. This is like my 6th or 7th playthrough and I'm still finding new stuff. Basically, it's like almost kind of post-future 2029. People have been given mechanical limbs that can touch and feel as if they're real. but something happened that drove them all crazy temporarily, and there was hundreds of thousands of people killed. It wasn't their fault, it was like a terrorist attack. But now people who don't have mechanical limbs are blaming the people with the mechanical limbs for what happened. And it's kind of like, I believe the word they use in the game is mechanical apartheid. So basically they're segregating. Hold on, I'll just go and show you what's going on outside. Show you the police, and then maybe that'll give you a better understanding. The police are basically arresting anyone and everyone with mechanical limbs, as if they're all terrorists and, you know, no good nicks, even if they've done nothing. But this is all like a plot by the Illuminati to destroy people with mechanical limbs because they're all getting too powerful and having too much influence, basically. I don't think I can really adequately describe it. You don't need to play the first one to understand what's going on in this one, but they're both really good. I would recommend them both. Kind of like Detroit Become Human, but it's humans against humans rather than humans against androids. I'm not going to read more nastiness from people. So this is like a really important mission that I'm doing right now. Hele was our friend, but her name was Eliza in the last game, but she's been kind of digitized and scattered around the universe of Deus Ex, and we have to find her and put her back together again. Of course I'll help. Mwah! Love you, Ellie! Okay. I don't really want to kill anybody. It's very story heavy, I have to admit. It can be quite confusing at times. I was mentioning this in the last stream that I did. You don't always know the full story for things. Like if you wander around hacking PCs and reading little bits of people's lives, it's not always immediately apparent what it's all about. And sometimes you never find out what it's all about, but that's okay because there's stories going on outside of Adam's story. Like he's not the center of the universe. This is like a world that's kind of living around him, if that makes sense. So there's stuff still happening that he's not involved with at all, but you can see it unfold in text documents and in the newspapers and on the TV, and stuff's still happening even if he has no influence on it, basically. And I think it's really cool just to see a world that's sort of alive without you. Actually, I'm gonna put that away because that drone is giving me anxiety just looking at it.
I'm sorry we had to meet this way, Adam, but this was the only I
don't think I need to do anything else in this district. Go to the Chisty district. Go to Hele's package. Where is Hele's package? Chisty district, Chisty district. Right, okay.
option.
Right, we'll do this one first and then we'll go
Nothing
to
about this is
the
clear.
Chisty district
Why are you
and talk
contacting
to Johnny Gunn.
It wasn't possible before. The coalescing process was not complete. Please hurry, Adam. The others will come after it.
Detroit Become Human is pretty good, but it doesn't hold a candle to this. I loved Detroit Become Human so much, but this is much better. So much better. Who was it wanted me to kill a bunch of people? Because we're gonna do that now. Bust in, guns blazing.
Be careful, Adam. They are already there.
Actually, you know what? Where's the shotgun? It's just easier. I really wish I hadn't made the
Wait, I think I can help.
I have the Titan or not the Titan the Typhoon augment, but unfortunately I accidentally put it to non-lethal, so it just spews gas grenades, and that's absolutely no use to me whatsoever. I mean, I could just put the key code into the door, but I could also shoot the door down. I don't see why this was necessary. Okay.
Future past Antiki. It is the only place in Prague with the requisite reader. As soon as you access the data, we will meet.
You can play the game whatever you want, whatever way you want. I'm playing it with no stealth whatsoever, and I'm actually finding it much easier than the stealth. But if you want, you can do complete stealth. Like, I've almost platinumed this game. I went and got the Foxiest of the Hounds achievement, which basically means you play the whole game with never being spotted and never being seen, never set off one alarm, don't kill anybody, don't do anything that might let them know that you're there. That was quite hard, but I did get it. But it is only an option, you don't have to do that. I don't think I've ever been forced to have to do a stealth bit. If you have the firepower, you can do what you want. Basically, there is a section later in the game when you come back from the GARM facility where the whole map, basically, bar maybe like 1 or 2 areas, is under curfew. It's all red. See, like the little red bits here? It's all red, and enemies will attack you on sight. That's the only bit where you kind of have to stealth around, because the whole game is pretty much covered in cops, and they will open fire on you, you know, at the drop of a hat. That's the only way you kind of have to do stealth. But again, if you have the firepower, you can take them on, you can clear the streets and just walk around, you know, like you own the joint. I don't think I really needed to do that, but, you know. There you go. Do you know what? I actually think I've been in here already, and I've got everything. That's just stun gun ammo, non-lethal stuff that I don't need. No, put it away. There we are. There's only as much stealth, basically, as you want there to be. Like, I could have snuck into that room and, you know, non-lethally taken them down quietly, silently, and the effect would have been the same. They wouldn't have seen me. I said we were going to the Chisty district, didn't I? Alright, no. We'll do Hele's mission first. Because we have to come back to Adam's apartment afterwards for a couple of these things, so might as well knock them out in order. Adam doesn't look augmented, to be honest. If he wore gloves and took his sunglasses off every once in a while, he could probably ride in the Naturals car. Oh yeah, this is another thing. You remember, like, in the past, in the real world, they had like a blacks car and a whites only car for like trains and buses and stuff in America, like segregation. They have that here, but it's for quote unquote Augs and Naturals. So like, here's the Augs one, so it's like behind the fence, and if I were to go on here and get on the train, when I got off, the police would stop me. So there, look, there's an Augs bit and there's a Naturals bit, so if you go up this way and through the Augs thing, nobody says anything to you. You can go past just as you will, but if you go through the Naturals bit, oh well, he was supposed to stop me, but I guess he didn't see me. Generally they'll stop you and demand that you give them your papers and whatever else have you, and, you know, just generally be assholes at you. Oh, you're asleep. What a terrible place to sleep. Jeez Louise. Alright, let's find this future past antique place, and generally what I will do is talk to this douche balloon here.
Welcome to Future Last. How may I
It's
help
future
you?
past, you prick. Generally I talk to him, but I think this time I'm just gonna shoot him. Because he's really annoying. I'm also quite confident there's a bomb in this building somewhere. Let's just head on downstairs. Oh, no, need that. Oh yes, this guy referenced in this little email here, Everett, is Morgan Everett. He is the head of Picus Media, which is like the big news media that controls like 90% of the news around the world. Oh, I'm from Belfast. Sorry, can you understand my accent okay? I live in the UK, in Belfast City in Northern Ireland. I think it's in my bio somewhere, I'm not 100% certain. Oh dear.
Trace program initiated.
It is really good. If you go on to Steam right now, I think the bundle, which is like all 4 or 5 games, including the past ones from like the 90s, they're all like dirt cheap. I think someone said you could get them all for like £8 right now. But that's only if you want to play them on Steam or on your laptop. Like as you can see here, I'm playing on console. Thank you very much, very kind. Why does this not let me... Alright, okay.
Access denied.
That's the easiest way in. Is this frag grenades? Oh, EMP mines. Oh, there's a portal reference down here. Let me see if I can find it. Is it down here? I think it's down here. There is a portal. There he is. The portal companion cube. I wish you could take it with you. I'm a little sad you can't. I think this was the real guy in charge of Future Past Antiquity. Right, so we get what we need.
Well done, Adam. Inserting the disk into the requisite drive will allow us to integrate the missing data.
Which will accomplish what exactly?
We are not sure yet. She believes it will recover the real her. I recommend accessing the data in a secure location. Your safe house. They will not disturb us there.
You say that, but I'm not sure I believe you. Okay, so we'll do that last. Because we have notes to find, a scientist to interview, and we have to break into the bank. So let's just knock these out in order. Oh, we have to talk to Johnny Gunn as well, but we need the notes first. Otherwise we can't do the conversation thing. Whee! So pretty sure the notes are in the police station, but I don't think the What are you doing, you pillock, you? Who are you shooting at? Idiot. Okay, the notes are down here. But I'm fairly confident the police won't attack you as long as you're quiet.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you? See if I can hack behind this lady's back without getting shot in the face.
Access granted.
Oh, these are all from Daria.
Stay sharp. 0010. Yeah, that's a really, really secure pin for the police station. Jeez Louise. Well, it's probably good that we got the pin right now. We have to come back later to free Kay and Bones from Samizdat. What sounds like John Wick? I actually haven't seen John Wick, so I don't really know what you're talking about. Pistol. No, I don't want the trank rifle. Darts. Don't need those. There we are. Oh, Adam. He's kind of John Wicky. John Wick has a bit more humour to him though. Adam's quite humourless. Actually, no, tell a lie. He does make the occasional joke, like a police officer stopped me just before you guys joined, and said let me see them in Czech, and Adam replied in English. You're going to have to be a lot more specific, implying that he was asking to see him naked. And that was quite funny. Right, where are we going? No, wait, I want to go to the Labus apartments. Right, this way. I think we've already pretty much strip mined the Labus apartments, so we don't really need to hang about. We'll just go and see Johnny Gunn. Oh, sorry, my phone's going. Nothing useful, it's just a reminder for my tablets. Oh yes, we also have to go and kill Radic Nicolazzi while we're here. I think we might do that soon, since we're over this far.
Where are you going?
Hiya.
Did you bring anything to drink? You bust into a man's home, you should at least bring a drink.
I mean, the door was open.
Are you Johnny Gunn?
That's right. What do you want?
Have you heard about your wife?
Which one?
Excuse me?
I've been married a bunch of times. Which wife are we talking about?
The dead one. The one whose body they found torn apart by some animal.
She has a name, you know. Angie to those who knew her, Angela to you.
Oh, so you did know.
So you did know already.
Your detective friend called, told me to sit tight and wait for you, so here I am, sitting tight.
What is going on with this dude's hair?
Being cooperative.
Is that a bell tower patch on your jacket?
Yeah, so?
Let's just say I'm familiar with bell tower.
What does that mean? Familiar how?
Tom Finesse.
I've gone up against them before. I've seen a lot of them die.
Probably gonna get shot by this dude.
Yeah, well, guess that makes two of us. I was in New South Wales. I saw my share of dead.
Australia. You were there during the Civil War?
The Australian Civil War. Okay, what's this all
and
about?
that was only the beginning. Not my first choice, believe me, but Bell Tower wasn't all that big on choice. Send you where they want, make you do what they want, replace parts of you whenever and however they want.
Alright, simmer down. I'm not here to talk about you.
Not when it first happened.
Apparently we're supposed to be grateful. Alloy's so much better than skin, right? At least, that's how they sold it to me.
For some things it is. Not for everything.
I can walk through fire, but sand won't stick between my toes. I can shove a knife through my hand, but I can't trust what I feel. Even my dreams are made of alloy.
Both of your hands are made of alloy?
Fingers are for human beings, Mr. Gunn. What you have is so much greater.
That's so sad.
What they want me to do, and what would happen to me if I didn't. Well, let me tell you something. That's not me anymore. Hasn't been for a very long time.
Okay, as much as I love this game, I have to call out the hair. It just looks atrocious. Like you can see all the polygons clipping through one another.
Just, no one's ever heard of.
It looks like it's inside out.
I can't leave a trace on someone's skin, even if I wanted to.
They did it so you could kill better.
So I'd never get caught. Ironic, right? Being a good killer is probably what saves me here. Or, you still think I killed Angela?
No, I know you didn't kill Angela.
I'm sorry for what Bell Tower did to you.
Don't be. They gave me tools they wanted me to have. That it was in their interest for me to have. But the decision to use them, that was all me.
So you're an asshole then?
Now, if you don't mind, I'd very much like to be left alone.
Alright, I'm going. Okay, I think after that depression fest, we're gonna go and shoot up the red light district. I don't think there's any police officers in the red light district, so we should be okay.
Visit the notorious.
Right, let's go to the cigar lounge.
Wish I had a coat like.
Welcome to my place.
We're not gonna have a.
No.
What have you got?
What have you got?
We've got surly Welsh.
I don't want any of that. I want other stuff. Okay.
Talk about it later then.
So I have a bone to pick with the people in the Red Queen. Don't quite know what's going on here. Or why she's got semi-invisible arms. I hope none of you are watching this out in public, because this is very not safe for work. But what is going on with those arms? Like, you can see the bone inside, that's kind of cool, but it's... Ugh. I don't like jelly arms. Oh, I know this guy. This is the guy that has the same little badge on his leg as Kohler. This is probably a bit weird. This little smiley face, if you go to see Kohler, the doctor, in his office, he has a little badge like this on his arm, and it's quite cute.
I can recognize a former police officer from a mile away. Once they learn to walk, they never forget.
Right, well, we're here to cause trouble. So...
You must have quite the pair on you this way. I'll give you that.
I thought the red light district was more liberal when it came to walks.
No, nothing like that.
You worry I'll put the other customer?
In the Red Queen, you're more likely to get some offers, handsome.
Nah, I don't really need to talk to her. She doesn't tell me anything useful.
What can I get? Wrapped in around you.
Well, you might want to move seats on the train. We are literally in a whorehouse right now. You can walk in on people. Infragrante delicto, I believe, is the term.
Best club in Prague, friend. But I'm busy right now.
You seem real busy.
Leave me alone.
Why is everybody in this place so rude?
I don't care what the
Yeah, so this is Massa Cadillac. I don't like her. She's one of the Diwalis, who are like the mobsters in this place. And they all get on my nerves because they threaten Kohler, who is my favorite character.
There's always something.
Oh shit.
Damn.
I genuinely didn't mean to kill the civilian, but where'd you get that gun from? Oh shit, was that the girl I was just talking to? Oh well, I feel a bit bad now. Anyway, let's head upstairs. I'm on a mission to kill as many Diwalis as I can. I don't like them.
Tell them I was brave.
Tell them I was brave. Cars on the floor. Okay, move. I don't see any police officers. I see plenty of Diwali. These nubs.
Get lost. This place is not for you. Turn around, Clank. Uyovki are not allowed inside.
Do you know what? I'll kill him on the way out. I don't think there's anything worth stealing in here. No. Oh, I know what I can do. Go invisible. Oh shit, who's shooting me? Yeah, this lady has the right idea. Just freeze in place. You know what? After causing all this trouble, I kind of hope Radic is actually in his office. Because we did this in the first episode. We went looking for Otar Budkaveli to kill him and save Kohler, and he wasn't in his office. I had to come back afterwards.
Oh, he's looking at me. Oh wow, you have a skull face. That's so cool. I'm sure that hurt to get. It's not just makeup. Where is the... Okay, we're gonna cautiously go back into the Red Queen. I don't think there's anybody else in here that's gonna cause us trouble, but I'd like to go and talk to some of the working girls, as it were. I think she's down here. Oh, beer. Just gonna take that with me. No, you're not who I'm looking for. Oh, look. I have to imagine this was like a really weird design choice. Like a fat augmented prostitute just randomly stuck in there. No explanation given to who she is, no reason why. She's just there, chilling. Right, let's go into the Diwali's turf now. We're gonna try and be quiet going into the Diwali's offices, shall we say? No, get out of my way. Move. There we are. But, whatever. Only because they have quite a lot of robots. And I'm not a big fan of the robots. Well, I mean, she's got quite a few augmentations, so she can't be that poor. Oh, it won't target pedestrians for some reason. Okay, we're gonna do our best to be sneaky getting into Diwali territory. I say do our best, but we both know how that's gonna work out. They have a lot of robots, and I would like to make the robots do my bidding for a change. So we're gonna sneak in, hack the robots, and then kill whoever's left. I have the rebreather og, so I don't really need to turn this gas off, but I don't want to use too many biocells while I'm running around, so that's why I'm turning it off. I'm only going to be through here once, but I want to explore. I don't think there's anything I actually need in this area aside from a cut through. I also have the electrical shielding, so those don't hurt me. I think this is the way in. I never use this way, I only ever go, shall we say, the direct route? Right, so we're in Diwali Turf now. We're heading for the church, and it seems oddly abandoned in here. Let me just get an Omni tool out. It's taking forever. Oh damn. It decloaked for 1 second. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright, let's get the shotgun back out. Oh shit, what's happening? Well, this could have went better. I'm pretty sure there's a sniper up on the roof trying to get me. Let me just switch to the armor-piercing rounds for now. Damn it. I've lost it. Right, there's a dude up on the roof somewhere. Maybe he's just there later, I don't know. The first time I played this game, I kind of stumbled across this place totally by accident. And I walked in on Radich, not realising who he was, that he was like, you know, a really important story character, like a mob boss and whatever else have you, and I killed him. And I kind of broke the game. So let's see if we can try that again. I really love this place. Oh wow, okay. These guys will be important later, I think. The sentry robots. There's nothing in them right now. But when you come back here for a story mission, towards the end of the game. Oh, okay, thank you very much. I guess I'll see you later. When you come back here for a story mission, these guys are active and they're a pain in the ass. I don't think there's anything else here that we need. There's a cool apartment up here. We're gonna try and get in. I do this every single time I come through here. I can never remember the easiest way into that apartment. I think what you have to do is go over there somewhere, but we'll just finish checking around here first. I don't see Radich. I only see maybe like 4 or 5 guys in there. Radich is usually in the basement with some prostitutes, I think. Working gals, call them that, to be advertiser friendly. But he should theoretically be here. Right, let's see if we can get the Icarus dash to work. No, I need to be up higher. No. Okay, let me see if I can remember how to do this. Oh wait, no, is it here it have to be? No, I want. Alright, well, it's kind of a start. Nope, that's not gonna work. You know what, I think there's some boxes or something that appear later in the game. I think you need those. Let's just try this. No. I'm not gonna be able to get in there till now. Or for now, I should say. We need more boxes. And they appear up there when you come back here next time, after Garm. Let's just have a wee nosy around, see what we can find. I never really get a good look around this place, and it's very pretty. It deserves a little look. So many coats. Matty.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Reporting to you live from Vegas. Exclusive.
So, a little bit of flavor text for you. This guy that we're reading the email from, Konstantin Zoidze, he died in the Ruzicka bombing, which is at the start of the game. He was also a very good friend of Radich Nikolazzi. So there's a little bit of fun information for you. Actually, I should probably take that out and reload it because we're going to need it in a second or two. Don't think there's anything else in here worth stealing. Nah, I don't need the alcohol right now. borrow some of this dude's bullets. Anybody speak Czech? Anybody knows what this means? I'm guessing this is the ticket station. Or maybe like the off license where you can like buy a drink to watch the show with. Maybe like an office or a coat check room. I'm spitballing here, I have no idea, I don't speak a word of Czech. Anything in here? Oh. Another very breakable wall though. How do I get out there? Oh, no, you need to get on the roof. Right, okay, we'll do that later. Let's go see if we can take some of these guys out before we go any further. How do we get in here again? Oh yeah. I don't think anybody else can get up here for now. I think that's everybody except for this dude. Is that everybody? Yep, I think that's everybody. Should be another security room in here somewhere. Oh, well. Literally just walked right past it. Well done.
Access granted.
Not much point in turning the cameras off now that I've killed everybody, but it'll make things easier later when I have to come back for the story mission. It makes me kind of curious as to why they didn't think we could like pick up cigarettes. I mean, Adam has been demonstrated both smoking and drinking quite heavily. I would go so far to say he's almost an alcoholic. So it seems kind of weirdly puritanical that you can't pick up cigarettes for Adam to smoke. Like maybe they'll, I don't know, reduce your health over a certain amount of time, or maybe they'll make your energy refill go slower. I don't know, it just seems a bit odd that you can't do that. I don't speak Georgian either, unfortunately, so I have no idea what that says. I wish there was like a... What is the game I'm thinking of? It's when you look at things and they're in a different language, the translated version will appear on screen for you, like subtitles. Don't remember what the name of the game is, but there's a game you can get and it does that. Let's see if we can get to the roof from here. Nope. Okay, I don't think we can get up on the roof this time round. I think we need the forklift and those boxes, but those don't appear until later in the game. So we're stuck for now. Let's just finish exploring. I have a peanut butter bar beside me, by the way, in case any of you hear me munching. I'm kind of peckish. Just had lunch and I'm still hungry. This. Oh, it's a PlayStation kind of thing. Solo toe. Or Solado, or however you want to pronounce that. Right. There's no prostitutes around here either. Generally when you come back later in the game, this place is filled with dancers. Or as the game tells it to you, maids or waitresses. Don't know why they chickened out of calling them prostitutes when they're obviously half naked, but okay. You do you, game. No, shotgun, please. Thank you. No, I don't want. I don't want the pistol ammo. I don't need anything from any of these guys, really. I know these guys are like a bunch of murderers and stuff, but they seem kind of ineffectual. I mean, all they're really doing is sitting here drinking beer and playing video games. There, but for the grace of God, go I, Diwali. Oh no, wait, no, I don't need those. I got rid of the combat rifle. What's over here? Anything useful? No, it's just another way through. If Radich is here, I'm kind of curious as to why he doesn't, you know, get up and come and see what all the fuss is about. Oh, these chairs look so comfortable. Let's see if we can't find a security room and turn this noise off. No, this takes us all the way through. Hello, friend! Ah, he is in his office. I knew it! Sorry. Oh, damn, I'm sure she's freezing. Oh, I suppose she's dead. She's not anything anymore. Oh, what is going on with this girl? I mean, the hair is amazing, but like, what even is happening? I mean, this guy had some tastes. What's all this stuff? The snake's kind of cool. Is he watching stocks? Is this what that is? Oh, his computer's not even on yet. Why can't I use the terminal? Probably make some multi-tools, shouldn't I? I've been using them quite a lot lately. Wow. Quite ugly. Not that I want to piss off a Diwali gangster, but yeah. Have you seen yourself?
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
Well, I'll just keep that deactivated, and then if I set it up again later. Actually, you know what? I just had a thought. If I've killed Radich Nikolasi, does that mean I can even come back here later for a story mission? I mean, because what's the point? So I think the last thing we have to check out while we're here is the storage in the sewer basement. And also this floor, we haven't been on this floor much. We need that, and we need the door open. Alrighty, I think we're nearly done. So we couldn't use the elevator. Oh, we have to go and check out the whorehouse as well. There's goodies in there. Not those kind of goodies. The normal kind. Smashy, smashy. I think this is where we find out Constantine is Radich's friend. Should tell us in one of these computers about his funeral and the messages from Radich.
Access granted.
See, his name here is, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, but his name in the other computers is Zoidza. So I'm having a bit of trouble with like some of the characters' names. Like basically the Diwali, they have this thing where they prefer all of their members to be Russians.
Access granted.
Or sorry, to be Georgians, and they don't like Russians. Radich Nikoladze is meant to be a Russian, but both the name Radich and Nikoladze are Georgian names. So I'm... They don't want to fucking bruises. Yeah, so I'm having a bit of trouble passing the logic that nobody in the organization seems to like Radich. I mean, I certainly don't particularly like him because he's a dick, but you know, that doesn't seem to matter to these gangster dudes. There should be a way to turn that laser grid off. I'm gonna go do a little bit of backtracking, see if I can't find it. Alright, we haven't been upstairs and we haven't been to the quote-unquote merchandising warehouse. It's 100% not what you think. Definitely a den for trafficking people. Also, I'm just taking out these cameras while I'm here. That's not what I wanted. I think I rooted through all these guys' pockets, didn't I? Oh, I didn't check that guy over there. Right, we'll go all the way up, across, and then all the way down. Take a shot. Oh, shit. I guess we're going all the way down and up. Oh, sorry, excuse my yawning. I've only had one cup of coffee today. It's quite a slow day. Okay, I need to get rid of that one last camera. I think. I mean, I'm starting to wonder maybe if I don't actually have to come back now because I've killed Radich and Otar and there's no way to talk to either of them. Obviously because they're dead. But talking to them is part of one of the story missions. Maybe, or maybe it's if you've killed them both, Miller tells you what you have to do. I honestly don't know, I don't remember. I don't usually kill this many people in run-throughs. Usually there's a lot more characters alive at this point in time. Maybe knocked out, maybe having their pockets rifled through, but they're still alive. Where is this camera? Why can't I see it? Is this it? Oh right, yeah. Right. Okay, I think we've been this way. So the only thing we have left to do in here is go into the warehouse and the basement. I just love how much work's gone into this place. Look how pretty it is. Doesn't really matter, I suppose, if I set off the alarms. There's no one here to stop me, as it were. That was weird.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Anything here worth stealing? Listen, I've already set off half a dozen security alerts. I don't think one more is going to matter. I think is this the place I was talking about? Yeah, this is like the... I'm pretty sure Het is Russian for help me. I think this says Mama, I'm sorry. I don't know. Basically, they've been trafficking a lot of Russian girls to and from the city. I'm sure you can use your imagination to see what these things are for. Does this say devil? I googled all of this one time, so you can see the pictures of the people. I googled all this one time because I wanted to know. Basically, Georgian uses these weird sort of curly-whirly 3-shaped letters. Russian uses Cyrillic, obviously, and Czech uses English lettering, or Latin lettering, I suppose I should say. So it's kind of easy to tell the difference. But I don't have a Cyrillic keyboard or a Cyrillic option, so I was like trying to trying to translate from Cyrillic to English and then from Russian to English, and I wasted way too much time on it, and it was all for nothing because I don't even remember what most of it said. This is the thing I was saying about I kind of wish they had like a... Okay, what is going on with this thing? I kind of wish they had like an option where when you looked at stuff it told you what it said in the English version. Because it doesn't, and then idiots like me who are way too obsessed with the game will waste a lot of time trying to figure it out. I wish I could do that. I'm sure I've said that about half a dozen times, but I really genuinely wish I could break walls like that. It would be so much use. And I don't even mean necessarily just for breaking walls. Oh, sorry. Caught off guard by a yawn there. For moving stuff and lifting things and God only knows what else. Like, I'm a little squishy noodle child. I have to lift a whole lot of heavy stuff in my job, but I can't because I'm weak. So, you see my conundrum. Right, I think we're done in here actually. Now all I have to do is head on outside. Whee! Pretty sure there is goodies down here. That's why I said I would go and look in the basement. I don't think there's any way up from here, no. Over here. This is where we're going. We're getting about the hour 20 mark. I think maybe we'll stop at about 3 o'clock, so that's another 20 minutes here. Crafting parts, excellent. and maybe call it a day for now. I mean, I would play on, definitely. I would enjoy playing on, but I've spent pretty much 2 days doing this. What is going on with this thing? Why will it not touch the keypads? But I've spent pretty much 2 days playing this game. I think I need to go and get some exercise and fresh air. That was funny. Be gone! Where do those go? There we go. Let us fully upgrade everything, or attempt to. Okay, so the shotgun's nearly maxed out. Can't do anything with that. Oh, that was nice. Nicely rounded out. And what should we get here? I don't really care for the peps. It's non-lethal. I've no need of that. Remote hacking. Oh, that will be good. Let's see what else we can get. The Tesla. The Tesla is quite useful for a non-lethal run. I would sincerely suggest just getting the Tesla as opposed to the peps or any of the other non-lethal stuff. The Typhoon makes too much noise. The peps needs 2, 3, 4. Needs 4 praxis kits to make it in any way, shape or form useful. And the Nanoblade is obviously lethal. And I don't even really use it very much because it takes too long to aim, whereas the Tesla has auto aim. Let's get the eye things. I mean, in no way, shape or form are we trying to be stealthy, but they're still useful to have. Especially if you're trying to do the city curfew bit. Oh yes, I was mentioning in the other stream, these are all offline now. Or they're all online now, but the app has been closed, so you can't use them anymore. You just have to go online and watch the videos. We're still missing a bunch of breach software, I don't know why. Sorry, I'm just getting rid of these because the little icon thing annoys me. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with those. Nor am I gonna bother looking at those. Alright, I think we're done in here. Any more of use? I don't think there's anybody else down here right now. Can't go that way, can't go that way. The only way is up then. Oh, so that's where it takes you. Clever. Is there anything else we need to do in this district? Let's do the side missions, since we're here.
Come on, come on! I'm not seeing
So
anything.
the guy we're looking for now is called Vladimir Orlov. As I was mentioning before, there is a theory going around that our Adam died in the first game. Like, he couldn't, even with all of his augmentations, he couldn't be saved. That was just the end of it. So rather than give up on him, they took some of his special DNA and they cloned him. And they made another Adam. But this Adam didn't have our Adam's memories or any of his augmentations. He was just pretty much a normal person with special DNA. But rather than lose the potential they had in him, they augmented clone Adam to be exactly the same as old Adam, but they also hired this guy to give him a bunch of special new augmentations.
Found Orlov. He's dead.
What? Are you sure it's him?
Well, technically I never met him before. I did, however, meet a doctor who looks just like him in Alaska. In that clinic I told you about. His name then was McFadden.
Don't mind me, I'm just getting a bite of my peanut butter bar.
I don't know. I was in the coma ward. It was run by the World Health Organization. Facility 451. Can you dig into it?
Of course.
I'm gonna search this body and the apartment and see what I can find.
Sorry, I'm trying to munch as quietly as possible. I know some people really hate the noise of chewing. There's a couple other people we're going to learn about today in here. There's Madame Photography, who's been spying on Alex, our friend
Access granted.
from the collective. And then there is Delara, who we already kind of know as a spy. There's Madame Photography. You can see her kind of in the Musica bombing.
Trace program initiated.
But she doesn't do anything, she's just standing there with her weird hair.
Access granted.
There should be something around here that tells us the passcodes for this. I'm just gonna get the multi-tool out, I can't be bothered hacking a 5-star. Oh wait, I know what it is. If you went downstairs first and then came up here, you'd get the passcode thing, but I didn't do that. I don't remember which one of these is Madame Photography's and which one's is just a normal one.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
No, that was the pocket secretary for Madame Photography, I think. Oh, I hadn't considered that. So that little pocket secretary, I think what it said was there was some guns going through from Russia to the Prague police, but they're all assholes, so I don't really want to help them. But that's good that they'll have less firepower to shoot me in the face later on in the game.
initiated. Access granted.
There we are. I think there's some pictures of... Yeah, there's a picture of me, or well, Adam and Alex taking my Madam photography. There's that little white mark where the thing I have to collect is later in the game. Don't know what that is. I think that's where we have to meet Janus later. Obviously Adam lives in the Zelen apartments. The limb clinic, we've met there a couple of times. I'm trying to remember what all this stuff is. The truth is I don't really remember. It's all important to the game, but not so important that if you miss it you'll be completely and utterly in the dark. It's just kind of interesting. Right, so we've done the Orlov mission. The only thing we have left to do is go back to Adam's apartment, go to the bank, and the main missions, but we're going to do search Miller's apartment for now. I've only got about 10 minutes left, so maybe just wrap it up after that.
Stop that before someone sees you.
Užíváte si vyhlídku?
Back off.
No.
I think the first thing we'll do in the next episode is tackle the bank. Go in guns blazing and what have you. So I think Miller's apartment's on the 3rd floor, but I've already broken in, so it's just a matter of walking in and swiping what we need. Nope, this is Miller's apartment now.
I'm in Miller's apartment. The man keeps a tight ship.
What do you expect? He's former SAS. Military life will make a neat freak out of anyone. If he's got secrets in there, Adam, they'll be well hidden.
Everyone's got to tell. I just need to know more about him to understand his.
So Miller and his husband are having a nasty divorce, and his
Alex just hacked Miller's
little
computer.
girl.
There's some heavy stuff going on in his personal life, but nothing incriminating.
Keep looking. We may not get another chance at this.
Needs she needs spinal surgery, but I think it's also to augment her, and no one's happy about it. But she needs it, so suck it up, Jim. Don't need any of that.
I think I got something, Alex. Miller's NSN access card. He must have left it behind when he logged into his second computer.
His second computer? Anything incriminating on it?
Haven't checked it yet. But I'm starting to think the only way we'll learn more is by hearing all of that NSN conversation.
Shit, man, that's risky. But we may have to.
Why? You find something on VersaLife?
It ain't good. Meet me in the small courtyard near TF-29. I'll explain.
Nothing particularly interesting on his computer. Let's go and meet Alex and give her the Rucker information. Just to get it out of the way.
I think we should take it. Oh shit.
Alex, you here?
Hey, thanks for being quick. Didn't want to be seen hanging around by myself for too long in case you got held up.
I can be a gentleman, sometimes. You said you got something on VersaLife.
Yeah, a couple of months back, a research assistant was found dead in the Roka Seca beach facility. Special Projects Division. She was poisoned, just like Rucker.
She. You got her name?
Anik Norstad. Why? You know somebody there?
Sorry for all the munching, but I am quite hungry, and the peanut butter bar is wafting temptation at me.
Back when I was flying.
If they're involved in this, we'll get them. Rucker gave me this before he died. Said it could prove ARC is being set up. The email on it reads like activation orders to me.
Where'd he get it? Whose is it?
I've got a suspect in mind, but nothing to prove it. Until I do, can you get Janus or one of your Juggernaut friends to backtrace the IP address?
Yeah, man, no problem. Listen, about VersaLife. The information we found on Norstad was buried deep.
She was working with danger.
Supposedly, Janus thinks there's more to it. He's a...
Off how?
Lots of blank spaces.
And you didn't think that?
You saying it?
I'm saying Janus thinks a lot of things. And somehow...
I find it reassuring. The Collective has people...
And yet you've never met him.
Nobody meets Janus. Nobody even knows where he is, who he is. Hell,
is Janus even a real person? Is he just an AI?
Miller's access card might have.
How? I don't...
NSN exchanges.
None of this is really particularly important. They're just discussing hacking Miller and finding out what's going on. I think we have to go and meet Janus at some point as well. But I did promise myself that I would pack up after this and go and be productive for the rest of the day. Not that I'm particularly happy about that. But, deal's a deal. No, Adam, up there, come on. You can make it, you can do it, I believe in you. Pump those crazy gams. Oh, come on, there wasn't even anything up here. Ooh, spare parts.
My goodness.
I mean, this seems like a good place to end on.
I hate what terrorists have done to my city. Find the people who attacked it.
Are you a little tense there, Marcie? Are you okay?
Be careful out there, Jensen. Prague is not safe for anyone these days.
Oh, right, okay, we're gonna go before we wind up like Sidalak. So, thank you for tuning in, everybody. I will probably not be back today. I say this, you know, chances are good I probably will wind up coming back. I'll find an excuse. But if it all goes well, if I go and be productive and do some other stuff, I should not be back. I should have enough to get me through the day before coming back here, possibly tomorrow. For any of you who live in Belfast or even Northern Ireland as a whole, we have the 11th and 12th tomorrow, which is like loads of parades, fireworks, bonfires, probably some riots, so I won't be going anywhere or doing anything. I'll be here with Marcie, floating in midair. We'll have time to hopefully record some more if the power doesn't go out because of all the rioting. So yeah, I'll hopefully see you then. Bye!